Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we're taking a look at our Titan Chain Diamond Snow Tire Chains here on our 2022 Ram 1500. So if you're looking for some solid, easy to use, but also relatively affordable tire chains for your truck, this is a great way to start. So you got your diamond pattern, which covers more of the truck. You've got your manganese nickel alloy, which is corrosion resistant. You have a solid bag. Everything works together for tire chains that can be used more than once or for more than one season. Plus, the install is super simple, and I'll show you that later on in this video. So if you're expecting some extreme weather conditions, whether it's ice or snow or both, then these are gonna work out for you. They're pretty versatile since the way the chains are made up is you have your square links. You've got flat ridges on each side, and that's to help bite into the snow, but with how they're connected to each other, that should also help so that the snow doesn't clump up on them. They are arranged in a diamond pattern, which means they cover more of your truck's tire. And I really like that, especially compared to your ladder style chains. They are a smoother ride, not as ba-bump as those ladder style chains. Plus, they help out when you need to make a turn coming in from a stop because you have more traction more of the time. So the chains are color coded to help you figure out what the next step is, but they're also coated. So if you don't have gloves on, or you really should when installing tire chains, at least you're not freezing your fingers off when touching the chains. Plus, that helps out in case they make contact with your rims. When you do get your tire chains, you're gonna get two of them, so one for each side. I also have them installed on our rear tires. And make sure you get the right tire chains for your tire size. So ours is 275, 65, R18. If you're not sure, check your sidewall. That number will allow you to use our etrailer.com fit guide, and then you get to pick the correct one for you. Now, those two chains are gonna arrive in this soft shell case. I really like the soft shell cases because they make it easier for me to store inside the truck bed or in the cab underneath the seat. When you open up the case, you're gonna get those chains as well as some instructions. You will also have space for other stuff. So if you want to store an extra pair of gloves in there and maybe some emergency supplies, we also have the tire chain safety install kit with a rubber mat and lights that can also help you out. So my thoughts on these tire chains is that they're great all around tire chains. I really like this style. I've installed it on a bunch of different vehicles. For your truck, it's very versatile, whether you have snow or you have ice, good to go. Now, for the more extreme situations like a lot of snow or a lot of mud, you may want to check out our mud surface chains. Those may help out with making sure it doesn't clump up. Or if you have more ice than anything else, we also have ladder style chains with V-bar cleats that really bite into the ice even more than square links do. But really, these are still awesome, solid chains, definitely something worth considering. The install process is pretty simple. You are gonna have to pull on these a little bit more compared to your premium Koenig chains. XD16 is what I think about for premium chain. But it's still doable, even I can do it. Let's take a look at that. So when you get your tire chains, I highly recommend just laying them out on your garage floor, just getting to know them, checking if they have any links broken or missing or cracked. This all looks good. This is also a good chance for you to try out putting your tire chain on your tire so that you know what to do before you're stranded by the side of the road in the snow. So this looks good, and we have it facing the right way. Notice on your chains, you're gonna have a hook. You want that hook facing away from your tire and the flat part on your tire. So the way I do it or set it up is I have it facing up. So now you're gonna grab half of your chain. See how it's split in the middle? And you want that half to go as far to the other side as you can get it so that you can grab it over here. So now that it's brought around, we're then gonna make our first connection. So here up top, you've got a hook and you've got this tab. So get that in there and pull to secure it. You're gonna leave that behind your tire, but you're gonna also bring the rest of the chains forward so don't drop them and lose them. So once the chains are forward, you're then gonna make your front connection. So So see, you have that green hook, and then you have some yellow links. You can actually pick and choose whichever link you want to use. So just get at least one of them connected, and then come down here, and you have this long gray chain that goes inside this red hook, and then you pull on that to get a tension in, and then once you got it through, you can then use 1 or 2 of these hoops. So come from below, bring it up and through, and pull on that and get that as far to the other side as you can get it. And as you can reach, making sure the hook is facing up. And just like that, we have some solid tension on our chain. If you think it's a little too loose, you can just redo it and then put it through more hoops or use more links to tighten down. After you've done the same thing on the other side, I then recommend rolling forward or backward, maybe a couple feet, and then hopping out and double checking that everything is still in place. If it is, then that's it. You set up your tire chains, you're now ready to hit the road. And that right there was a look at the Titan Chain Diamond Alloy Snow Tire Chains here on the 2022 Ram 1500.